Hello everyone, I'm Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a financial reset video, kind of like a budget with me for September. I can't believe it's already September. I feel like it's flying by, but I'm filming this a little bit late, filming it on September 2nd actually. I had kind of a little bit of break just because I got behind, and then I had a death in the family, so I was taking time to be with my family and finally getting kind of back into a routine and resetting for the month and all of that. So I'm going to go through my finances and kind of start with my spending from last month, and then we're going to kind of set a budget and some goals for next month. I'm going to just probably screen record and then I will put it up on the screen over somewhere over there. I think now it's ready. I'm going to start by putting in my income. Now we need to put in my spending. So my spending is over here. I'm just going to start typing out some of the stuff that I spent money on. Fifi is making funny noises. Fifi is snoring, my cat. Parking for doctor appointment. I don't know what to call this. Prescription, we'll just call it 68. Food, 28. 74. A SIM card was 36. 92. I got a bunch of stuff I did not need basically. Skincare was 42. 39. I'm trying to think of what this is. Oh, it's my external hard drive, I think. Which I need to return that because I got the wrong one. And then hair oil, $9.99. Medical bill. I need to move this down. There's still more. Food. I spent way too much this month. SIM card cases. The SIM card was not $36. I used a gift card. SIM card cases, $7.40. I think that's everything. Let me just check my Discover. Okay, now let's total up each category. So I just have to decide right now. I think I'm going to put any food into the grocery category because I just did poor planning and I just spent money, a lot of money on food. Okay, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. So now we need gas. Sum of gas, comma. Wait, is there only one gas charge? I think so. Okay, one gas. You know what? I'm gonna put parking in here too, maybe. We'll put parking under this gas category. It's like parking and transportation or whatever. And then TP fund. We will put I just realized that this is not everything. There's more. I definitely forgot stuff. Let's put skincare and hair oil both in there. Oops, I forgot to put some, didn't I? Okay. Now let me fix something really quick because I definitely forgot some of the transactions from my SoFi account. So let me go on there real quick. Back to this. I just forgot something. So SoFi loan. Now I have everything, I believe. So now we can add this up here. Medical, comma. That's medical. That's medical. Okay, and then don't actually have to do the health insurance thing because it's going to come out of the amount. And then fun was SIM card, we'll put that under there. External hard drive and SIM card cases. Oops, I forgot to do some again, didn't I? Okay. So it's not too bad, all things considered. Hopefully everything is accounted for. I should have like turned it a color. I should have turned it a color when it was like in a category so that I knew, but that's okay. Now loan payments. So basically, my spending was below like the amount overall, but still not great. Definitely went over in categories. Like this one is over and this one is over. Oh wait, no, not that one, this one. This one's over. This one is good. This one is good. This one didn't even have a budget. Anyways, this is gonna show that I'm like spent over my amount, but I'll fix that in a second. It's just because of the situation this month. So this was just one contribution, and then this was actually 010, I think. Actually, that's not true. This was 125, and the rest went in car. I'm just gonna change this for now because I'm taking a break from the emergency fund because it's at a good spot right now. So the rest stayed in car, which was like a pretty good amount. I can't get the amount before interest was added. That's okay. So this still makes it seem like I went over here. I'm just gonna add in here sinking fund because I had an extra amount. 1,500 I used to supplement here for like my debt payoff and savings stuff. Okay, so if I take that out, then I look at like the necessary spending. It was 23.2%, so still less than what was budgeted, and 23.2% is really good. Now if I put that back in, it says I have $297.30 left over. So yeah, I mean, not my best work, but not my worst. Like I did good with like savings and debt payoff since I was able to take that sinking fund that I had saved for medical stuff and just put it to debt and savings. So that's good. My spending was not very good. Yeah, just not good overall. So that's kind of what my August looked like. I don't even remember what my goals were for August. Let me see if I can find them. August goals were to keep my monthly expenses below $800. So I did not get that. It was $876, $2,500 towards my student loan. I surpassed that by $1,000. Put $50 into Christmas savings. I put $125, so that's pretty good. And then contribute to Roth IRA. I contributed $100. It'd be better if I contributed more, but we'll take it. So I met 3 of my 4 goals for August. Let's wait till we look at the budget before I set goals for September because I want to make sure they're actually reasonable goals, and I feel like I won't know what are reasonable until I like look at what it looks like first. So let's go ahead and look at September and we will create a budget. So switching over to September. So let's see. Starting off, I'm going to take out the health insurance column. Okay, taking out the health insurance thing because now I'm just gonna like budget for what I think it's gonna be. So fun, we're gonna budget 0. I'm gonna try to do a no spend month. We'll see what happens with that. Groceries. So what did I spend last month? 190. I'm thinking about decreasing my gas budget to 75 because I don't think I ever spend 100. So I'm gonna bump that down to 75. TP fund is 50. I feel like I don't spend a lot from there, but we'll just keep it there. Medical, we're keeping at 650 because if you saw in my like last payday routine, I took one of my medical bills and made it like a 3-month payment thing. So that'll be coming out like every month. So I need to keep in a chunk for that. Groceries, let's bump it up to 200. Gas, 75. TP fund, 50. Therapy, 650. Okay. I want to keep this at $950 if I can. So we're going to bump the TP fund down to $25. We'll see if I can do that for this month. And then loan payoff, we're going to keep at $2,500. Roth IRA is $100. We're going to change this to car and Christmas. And like I talked about in one of my previous videos, I can't remember if it was my last monthly reset or just one of my payday routines, but I've decided that since it is kind of tight, I'm not going to be budgeting out putting money towards savings. It's just going to be if I have money left over at the end of the month, it'll go towards savings. So that's one of the things we'll do in today's video. We'll look at what money I have left over from last month and decide where things are going to go. So even though I have 50 left over, I'm just going to leave that. Just going to be a little bit of a buffer. For now, I think I've kind of already figured out the budget for the month. So we have 200 for groceries, 75 for gas, 25 for TP fund, which just means like anything that I need, like skincare, like anything like that. Therapy, medical, this can be any of my medical bills, my therapy bills, any prescriptions I need, basically anything that goes towards like health for the most part. Fun is $0 because I'm gonna try to do no spend. So that has us at $950 for total. And then for savings and debt payoffs, I just have my camera stopped recording because I've been recording for 30 minutes, which is actually crazy. I've obviously been kind of scatterbrained because I feel like I've gotten nowhere in 30 minutes. Anyways, I don't know where it cut me off at, but my total debt payoff and savings is at $2,600 and with $50 left over. So I think that's a pretty good plan. Now I want to kind of check in with my student loan here. So my current loan balance of the one I've been working on, let me update it, it's $12,109.71, which brings my total loan to $107,332.96. Oh, my camera battery is about to die. This is a series of unfortunate events, isn't it? Let's see how far we get before it dies. My camera might die, but I just want to check on my loan here and update my spreadsheet to say $3,500, and we're gonna mark it green because I met my goal, and that has me paying it off in April still, but only with like $100 left to pay off in April, so that's really good. It's looking good. Okay, goals for September. September financial goals are gonna be to keep my monthly expenses below, what were they last month? They were $876. Let's try to keep them below $850. Let's actually make it below $800 because I think I can do that with a no spend, hopefully. And then we're gonna do $2,500 towards my loan. We're gonna contribute to my Roth IRA. Those are my goals. Oh wait, my main goal. No spending on non-essential. No spend challenge. I'm gonna print out a sheet to follow, and maybe I'll update on shorts too to show like how I'm doing with my no spend. So those are the goals for September, and I'm gonna change my camera battery, but all we really have left to do is to allocate all the extra money I have left over in my accounts to whatever savings or whatnot. And then I want to go over my net worth too at the end because I kind of want to start tracking that. Let me change the camera battery and I'll be back. Back with a fresh camera battery. We're gonna go through and set up my accounts for next month, and then I'm gonna figure out where I want extra money to go. So basically how I figure out like my spending account for the month, because I have like a checking account that I put all my spending money in, is I look at how much is left over in there, whatever balance I have left to pay on like credit cards and whatnot, and then I move over money from my account that like my paychecks go into over there for the month, and I have that set amount for the whole month, and then I kind of just do it that way. So right now I have $425.44, and I know I have one thing left on my credit card to pay. So let me see. Yes, there's a balance on my credit card. I thought I got it all, but there was one thing that wasn't like going through. That's $18.24. I'm just gonna confirm that and pay that right now. No, Fifi, do not walk on my computer. Yeah, lay down. Good. So that is that. Now let me subtract that from here. So $425.44 minus that payment I just made of $18.24. So that'll leave me with $407.02. So we need what, 950? Is that what we budgeted? 950. I think I'll move over 550 then. So go to my SoFi account here. We're gonna go to my checking, and I had like 950 like ready over there, but I don't need to move it all. So we're just gonna move 550 over. So transfer money from checking, 550. It'll be available tomorrow, that's fine. That's 550 being moved over to my spending account. Now I have enough in my spending account. That's gonna leave me with $861.56. So I do not need all that just chilling in my checking account. So we gotta figure out what we want to do with all of it. I'm thinking probably put some to my Roth IRA and then some to my savings goals. So let me see here. Let's do, I'm thinking we do maybe like 100 to my Roth IRA, or maybe like 150 to my Roth IRA. Let's see, 150 to my Roth IRA would put it at 711. So let's go to Fidelity and contribute to my Roth IRA really quick. Log in here. Hopefully it's working, because there's been days where it's not like working, and could be not working because it's a holiday right now, but hopefully. I always do that wrong. Transfer to here. We transferred 150. Okay, now we have $711.56. So I want to keep 100 in there. So that brings us to 611 that we have left. I think I'm gonna move, it's a lot of money. I don't know what to do with it. Well, first of all, let's move $600 over to the savings account. Okay, now it's in the savings account, so now I can do whatever with it. So let's see, I want to add a new vault, and it's a travel vault. I'm going to call it Cruise, and I think I'm going to make the goal 2,000. I would like to put 100 to it. So subtract 100, we have $511 left, or I guess 500. And then I'm going to go to Christmas, and we're gonna put, what is it? It's September. We have like 3 months left to fill this. That's not a lot of time. So why don't we put 200 to it? 200 from the savings to Christmas. So then all we have left is 100 to put in there. Cool. And then the rest is going to go to car. So let's put 300 to car. Nice. Let's go back to this. I'm just going to screen record again here, because I'm going to update my savings stuff. So I'm just going to move this down one so I can add another. I actually put another 300 to this, so I'll put 6 here. Oops. 6, and then we added 200 to this, so I'm gonna put 3, and then would I put 100 to this? Yeah, 100 to the cruise, and I put another 150 to the Roth IRA, so plus 150 is 250. Cool. And that came from leftover funds. So that was, how much was left over? 811.56. Perfect. Coolio. So now I actually contributed a lot more. That's cool. So now let's go to my net worth. I made this like silly little template. I'm gonna make it cuter later on, but this is what I have for now. So we're gonna put in like how much is in my Roth IRA, my savings, and then my loans. So let's calculate total loans. Let's go here. Personal loans, federal loans equals the sum of these equals the sum of these. 3137796. Private loan. Oops, I have this backwards. 75955. I don't even know if that's 100% right. Oh shoot, that's way too many fives. Now we need to add up my savings in Roth, and I don't have like a 401k yet because I just started working this year, so I don't have that yet. So let's see, I just added to it, so 611.72, and then my savings, I gotta add them all up real quick. Okay. Total assets are looking sad, but I'm just really focused on decreasing the loans, so I've had more focus on that than increasing the assets, but that's okay. So my net worth is finally not more than negative 100,000. So that's good. It's negative 98,344.06. That's sad, but I'm gonna keep tracking it because I think it'll be satisfying to see it like slowly increase, and when I finally get out of the negative, that will be so cool. Okay, so that was a pretty successful little reset. I'm glad I did something with that extra money that's been sitting in my account, because basically every time I've gone to kind of allocate funds, I've like left a little bit in because I left like a buffer basically, and that buffer just kept getting like larger and larger. So I'm like, okay, I think it's time for us to kind kind of like clear this out and do something with it. I think what I'm gonna try to do now is like each month I'll just take like whatever's left over from what I didn't spend and allocate it, so there'll just be like $100 extra in my checking or something. I don't want it to keep stacking up, but obviously if it ever does that again, I'll just go through and allocate it all. Anyways, that is all for my July financial reset. I hope you found this entertaining or helpful or something, just to kind of see what I do every month. I have a couple like financial routines. I like to sit down every time I get paid and just kind of figure out where things are going. And I also kind of track my spending on a budget app on my phone called Buddy. I find that to be really helpful, and that's something I can check in on like every day and put in whatever spendings I had for the day. And then it's just good to kind of look at it as a whole at the end of the month, because sometimes you don't realize how much you're spending until you kind of look at it in like a monthly picture, and it can be more than you think it is. So it's just helpful for me to kind of check in with myself, not only like a little bit slightly daily to see how I'm doing, but also fully like sit down and go through it every month. That's what today's video was, and I'll probably keep filming these every single month because I find them helpful for myself and kind of just like forces me to sit down and look at all of my finances and everything. But if you did enjoy today's video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you could comment down below just whatever, maybe your financial goals or some sort of interaction in the comments is helpful to bring some engagement to the channel. And if you want to see more videos, you can subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. Sorry for the little break in videos. I am like the queen of having breaks in videos, but I'm gonna try to get back on a routine. I've had a lot going on and things changing in life, so I just kind of have to figure out what my new routine's going to look like for getting my stuff done. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. If you do decide to stick around and subscribe, I will see you in my next video. Bye!